Hey teenagers, young people, thank you so much for coming back again and again and again and again. I did send a message in my group, Living Life Abundantly, and there's been fantastic feedback on that message and saying, George Uncle, this has just been fantastic. Can you talk a little bit more about it in your podcast? And I said, I'll definitely do it. What did I talk about? How do you live a life out of your comfort zone? That's what I begin to talk. And I started off with that statement: excellence requires discomfort. You can never excel in your comfort zone. If you're someone who's saying, I'm in this job and I'm excited and I'm just doing it in a routine and I'm just enjoying it, I think it's great, but your growth can be stunted. You have to push yourself beyond some of those barriers and do in that same job, in that same place, or in that same school that you are in, or in that same situation that you are in. You may have to move out of your comfort zone. So what did I say was one of the first zone that you have to be very careful about is the comfort zone. Why? In comfort zone, you don't take any risks. In comfort zone, you're afraid. What if I do something and something goes wrong? No, it's not going to work out. You have to take risks. You absolutely have to take risks. You have to start looking forward. You have to see things from a different perspective. You need to be, in some sense, I'm using a big word, but you need to be a visionary of how you begin to see things. What's a visionary? Basically, someone who is able to climb up a mountain and see what's going to happen 20 years from now, 15 years from now, on a long term, what's going to happen. See yourself that way. So if you keep moving out of the comfort zone, I'm telling you, any job that you are in, of course, a job that you enjoy, what you love to do and do what you love, definitely. Something that you enjoy, you will grow leaps and bounds because you're constantly moving out of your comfort zone. So the problem about this is this: thinking out of the box. Have you heard that statement? Thinking out of the box. You need to think out of the box. You know what's the problem with that? You can think out of the box. The problem is you can create another box. That's the problem. You can come out of the comfort zone but create another comfort zone. You have to constantly keep coming out of the comfort zone. You have to constantly keep thinking out of the box. Many a times, teenagers, young people have asked me this question: you went through so much in your life of abuse and everything that has happened in your life. How are you growing like this? I keep pushing myself out of the comfort zone. I keep pushing myself out of the comfort zone. I was just the last 1.5 hours. I took some of my boys and I said, let's go on a prayer drive, and we went to one part where there is some mountains and all of that, and we just went out there and just scouting out the land and just praying, what am I looking for? Oh, it's not even planned, even my building project is not even finished, but I have a dream of having a campsite where I can have children, I can have teenagers, I have some young people come in and and spend time. But I've already stepped out. I could have just sat there and said, oh, it's okay, that time we will see. No, I want to go out. I want to see. I've zeroed in on 2 mountains, beautiful mountains, little mountains. I've zeroed in on it and I just said, oh, this is just fantastic. See, if you're somebody who needs to grow, you have to keep moving out of your comfort zone. You have to keep walking. You have to keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing yourself. That's the only place you will grow. Excellence requires discomfort. You can never excel in your comfort zone. Excellence requires discomfort. And there are many of them, are stuck in a certain place and they are enjoying what they are doing. But in your own places, whatever you're enjoying what you're doing, see how you can do things differently. How you can take some risks somewhere, and how you can do things, and how you can work things out, You're amazing, and that's why you're coming back again and again and again and again and again, okay? And this episodes, I'm going to do another 3 episodes of it, the different zones. Today we talked about the comfort zone, right? And tomorrow, next episode, we will talk about the dream zone, and then we will talk about the learning zone, and finally, we will talk about that zone where you zone out, right? We'll talk about that. Thank you for coming back.